get the idea. I'm like, all right, it's time to roll.
Yeah,
Modern art really, really sucks. But,
yeah.
I mean, even like, I can't watch a fucking movie. I can't watch I can't watch a movie.
What do you mean you can't? Like, you get bored?
Like, I'll sit there and try to watch movies, and like 10 minutes into every movie, I'm like, this is fucking awful. And I'll turn it off.
Well, every movie now is awful.
Every movie I hate.
I've been trying to get better with that though. If I'm watching something and I'm like there'll be like a line in something where like, especially when people write dialogue for high school kids, and it's like you want to get this D, and it's like a 50-year-old's writing 14-year-olds talking. It's fucking brutal. But I've been better at just being like, all right, and letting it go, and just kind of just trying to get into the story of it. But
it's fucking hard. It's harder. For, like when I watched Neighbors 2 just to like. I mean, I was like 5 minutes into it. It was playing, and I didn't even know where my fucking remote was. And I was just sitting on my couch, and I had my phone on me, and I started texting Shane, and I think Shane had mentioned it before to me.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was the worst piece of shit I think I've seen in years.
Oh, God.
It was the worst piece of shit I've ever seen.
I told you about it because we talked about how
the ghetto Asian girl.
Now comedy is just white chicks acting like bros.
Yeah. You were telling me this.
So because it was off that show Idiot Sitter or whatever on Comedy Central. That was just
that movie Rough Night. Same thing.
Yeah, it's just chicks being ridiculous frat bros.
Yeah, like I want to suck dick. I want to get drunk and suck
dick.
Dick.
Let's go to this party. There's gonna be mad dicks at this party, and it's like there's no chance.
Yeah.
That's how you operate, or
not at all.
You would be dead. All the dicks would hear you say that.
Well, you know what's weird? It's like that invigorates fucking boring women in like Connecticut. So like some rich girl in Connecticut who has no personality, she watches a show like that and she'll literally look at the YouTube comments. She'll be like, "This is me and my friends."
Yeah, she'll tag.
That's what they fucking
like,
write.
This is definitely us.
Yeah, it's like, you know how uninteresting you have to be. Like, there's a like
we do shots at house parties.
If you're interesting, people go, "Dude, that's so you." When they hear something, when you're not interesting, you go, "That's so me."
Yeah.
That's the fucking difference.
I will
can see
say,
that.
We were watching Vice Principals. I watched Vice Principals this weekend. And Caitlin, the first scene of him on the fucking steps coming out, she's like, "That's just you." I was like, all right.
See, but that's better than somebody going, "This is me," because they don't have a personality, so they're trying to pull it from some shit like that, and then you have, just some girl on Instagram being like, "I'm just trying to get fucked up and suck D," and you're like, "No, you're not. You're just fucking not."
Yeah, that's kind of frightening to think about. That there's people who are like, we're all. I mean, I hate to even use this term. We're all above average, like creatively speaking, or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
But there's some people who don't have really any original thoughts ever, and they kind of just float through jobs in life, and then they just see the girl like, "I want some dick," and they're like, I could adopt that as my personality, I guess. Like, that's
exactly right.
Well, I mean, that's
weird.
It's weird.
Guys and girls do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at fucking Barstool Sports. Look at what that's done to like millions of men around America. Where they're like, "Saturdays are for the boys." It's like, dude, who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me two things about yourself.
Exactly.
Well, I shotgun beers on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
I fucking play the links, dog.
That freaks me out when I see guys who I'm talking to, and I'm like, "You're just like a sponge of like popular stuff," and you just repeat it, and they're just like, "What?" You're like, "All right, never mind."
I guess that is a decent understanding of what's happened to me since then. Like, I kind of just because I would read books, things like that, and be like, "Yes, this is my personality now." Like, I would read a book and be like, "That's how I think. I'll do that for." And then, I think I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, "This sucks. Fuck that. Everything sucks."
But that's your personality then.
Well, that
You've
sucks.
Formed an actual personality.
My personality sucks. Hopefully I can fucking switch that one up.
Yeah.
So this basement dwelling fucking retard.
Yeah, you'll probably shake it off.
No, I'm just.
You'll get like
You'll get a second wind.
You'll have like a health scare. You'll have a health scare and pop up and be like, "Yeah, I'm better now."
It's a weird type of.
You'll lose all your hair and wear a bandana for a month and be happy again.
It's a weird type of cynicism though, where it's like, yeah, but I'm still better than everyone. That's the shitty part.
Yeah, see, I used to do that.
That's the shitty part.
I used to do that too, but now I find myself like, I give myself a little leeway now. Like, I like memes.
Yeah, memes are great.
I always thought they were fucking corny.
No, memes are
But it's
great.
like, once you let go of that shit, like thinking you're cooler, or like you think you're some fucking poet laureate or some shit.
Yeah.
You start being like, I'm just like some dude that likes corny shit sometimes. And
Or like
now
your
you're
stuff is
defending.
mindless.
Yeah, that's what the guy who likes Barstool thinks.
No, but
I get it.
What I'm saying is
define
that
you.
guy is very confident as a, like, he's like, this is my I am
Yes.
I am that guy. It's like, no, you're not. You watched Barstool's Instagram feed, and then you were like, Saturdays are for the boys. You shotgun a beer, and then you like put your finger up at a concert, and then like then you're done. Then you're like, what am I now? Like then it's just quiet nights where you're just like just a cave in your mind, just just sad thoughts whistling through.
I really think about that a lot. It freaks me the fuck out. Whenever I go to like that, basically when I go to things with my girlfriend, I'll have to go to like weddings where I'll meet guys like that who like got out of school and went into an office, and that's been their whole life. And there's some guys that are like that who are cool and stuff, and I talk to. There's certain guys I talk to, and I'm like, dude, I don't think you've ever really thought for yourself ever in your life.
It is a scary thing, man.
It's fucking weird.
Dude, it's frightening. Like I knew dudes that like would only like quote movies and stuff.
Yeah, that's the best
like,
actually.
After high school, and then like when I saw them grow, it's like, oh, they don't even know who they are, or like what they like, or like what is something to like. I don't even know.
But it's funny because I've learned they'll just look at you and be like hipster, and then they just move on to another thing. It's just kind of funny, like fucking hipster. It's like,
I mean, they have some points that on the surface it looks like they're winning. Like if I was to argue with one of them, they'd be like, "What? Don't you live with like 4 other fucking dudes in a shitty house?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Like how's stand up paying you? Like shit like that.
Yeah, but when that stops happening, it's a real good feeling. Like when you because you're both gonna see success sooner than most people would, and then eventually you'll be like, why would you even fucking think about dudes like that? Like dudes that like work in cubicles and like, oh, what are you still doing your podcast? It's like, I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you doing? Thinking about murdering your family every night? But that's exactly what they're fucking doing.
Now get me that fucking TPS report now.
Yeah,
you bitch.
I can't even. Yeah,
I would love to go into an office and just see what it's like again.
Yeah,
it'd be tough. It'd be impossible.
Last time I made it 3 weeks. I was cold calling. I was like, I'm gonna be here for 6 months, save up for some money, lay low. 3 weeks, I just didn't show up one day, and I was like, I fucking couldn't. I was dying.
Yeah, that's an office is tough, man. It's like, I don't know, that would fucking kill me, man.
A part of me envies that.
Yeah.
Ability
100%.
to be a fucking idiot enough to stick around, or smart enough to be like, all right, tough it out. But
exactly.
I cannot work a job like that. Like any job where
I just won't get out of bed one day. Literally, if I was in an office one day, I'll just lay in bed and just won't move and be like, I can't do it.
I called in sick constantly to that Ardmore job. I would show up 2 hours late. I
got fired from every job I had. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the ability to like. When I would go there, I would just be like, I can't do this the rest of my life.
Stop moving, yeah.
I would think about it when I was like, what, am I going to be 40 doing this? Like,
yeah.
I remember these Mexican dudes picked a fight with me when I was doing construction.
The lads got you.
Yeah, dude. Like I was carrying like cement up to this fucking 3rd floor on Delancey Street. And the one dude was like holding the other dude's like butt to like get him to get to a light fixture, and I was like, "Ooh, boys getting friendly," or something like that. It was like something real. Like I was trying to like be chummy. I was fucking 21 years old.
Yeah.
And they both jumped off the ladder and like got in my face, like, "You calling us faggots?" Oh. And I was like, "No, I was just saying like because you were touching his butt." And he was like, "I was helping him get to the top." And I was like, "All right, dude."
They were chupacabras, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They'll get you.
Yeah, they were like fist clenched, like. They weren't, and I was like, "Am I going to do this till I'm 45? Like,
I'm not going to fight.
Just Mexicans. Beat around the gay Mexican bush for the rest of my fucking life."
Yeah, that's a listener who is definitely working a shitty job. Don't worry, we're not talking about you.
Well, it's also not that shitty if you're good at it. That's my thing. Like, I love doing construction. I'm so dumb at it. They're like straight lines, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "All right, Matt, cut 36 and 3/8," and I'm at the tape like, "Are the little ones the eighths?" And they're just sitting there like, "Dude, where's that?" And I'm like, "Ning," and I cut it. I'm like, "Dude, it's fucking short." And I'm like, "Fuck." I wish I could do it. So if you were good at that, it'd be sick. Be like, "Yo, build me a closet." And I was like, da-da-da-da.
I'm not talking about building. I'm talking about just
an office.
Classic office job. We got a lot of those listeners.
I can't. I mean, my whole thing I admire is the ability to endure boredom. If they're just like, they sack up and they're like, "Yup, I'm going to stare at a fucking screen for 8 hours under fluorescent lights and just walk home." I can't do it, but if you can do that, God bless you.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man.
Soul crushing.
But I think Shane's right. It's like I do envy people that it's not that they're like dumb enough to be able to do it, but they can hunker down and be like, "No, dude, I'm going to stick this out. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to
True. Some are
get
dumb
a car."
enough.
Yeah.
Some are definitely dumb enough.
Oh yeah.
Like, another day, another dollar, and you're like, "Well, you're a fucking idiot."
Yeah, another day. Yeah.
But also, so a lot of guys don't have anything.
True.
Like, we got lucky and have fucking stand-up and podcasts. Like, we know what we want to do.
Yeah.
And we can do it.
True.
Like, some of these guys, like, my dream is the NBA. Yeah. Or, like, it's like, all right, well, get to your cubicle, dude.
You might want to wrap that up soon.
Yeah, that's done.
You might want to thunk those shotgun shells into the chamber.
Yeah, like, maybe pick up hunting.
Yeah,
or fishing or
pick up hunting
something
accidents.
attainable.
Well, that was like the thing about like when people were like, "You sure you like being a dad?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, because I have a bunch of stuff in my life that I like." Like, if I didn't, I don't know. Who knows? Like, maybe when you have a newborn and they're fucking crying all the time and like they're waking up all that stuff probably is really hard if you hate the rest of your life.
Oh, God. Can you imagine?
Do you know what I mean?
Working all day and then coming home to just fucking shitty diapers and chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Just worse
it's hard
atmosphere than work.
Yeah.
I always wondered, too, if having a kid is like a relief because you can finally stop thinking about yourself all day.
Dude, it is.
You know
I stopped caring about my health. I used to be a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
And that's kind of waned since my kid was born.
Well, you've reproduced, and now you're like, well, I can totally die.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to be here anymore.
Exactly.
I can wrap this up.
I always wondered about that. I'm like, that would be the one thing I would see liking about having a kid, is being like, well, I can never fucking self-analyze ever.
I think you gotta raise it. I think you gotta raise your kid first, and then you gotta.
Yeah, but you still can like fully be like.
I don't think my kid's gonna live off a web series.
True. But you can fully let go of like, did I do enough? Did I do that? You're like, it stops being about you, and I feel like that would be a relief.
It's a good feeling. You're like, oh, I don't care about myself. Like if you're like if somebody's like you're sick, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Fucking let me die.
Yeah, put me down.
I hope my kid doesn't have an earache. All right, I got to go, boys.
All right. Dude, thanks again for coming through. We're at an hour.
All right, perfect. That's it.
That's
it for 46.
All right.
Remember, just go to...